Hey friends, welcome back to another episode of Making Sense of Your Market. It's Friday, August 29th, 2025. Quick video today, but the most impactful video message of the year today, right now. I got to listen to an economist talk about the state of the market, real estate, mortgage, what to expect in the next year. This last week, I took an hour and 15-minute conversation, broke it down to 2 or 3 minutes of pure gold, and I'm gonna share it with you. But first, and you're gonna wanna listen to this. This is absolutely crazy. It's what the media should be talking about. It's what the media is not talking about because it's kind of boring, but it'll make you a lot of money if you know this information, whether you're a homeowner or a future home buyer. But first, every single week, I talk about mortgage rates. Are they up or down week over week? They're down again. So we're looking at right about 6.5% on a 30-year fixed rate. It's a national average, it's not a quote, just an average. That's really, really good news. So why are rates dropping, Dan? The Fed's not gonna drop the Fed rate until September. Remember, the Fed rate and mortgage rates, they don't move directly together. I've talked about this before. They'll move indirectly together sometimes, right? So the Fed was very clear that they missed the mark lowering the Fed rate last month. There was a big jobs miss, and they're going to, with like 98% certainty, lower the Fed rate in September. Now that Wall Street knows that, now that we know that, there's a lot of consumer confidence, and there's confidence on Wall Street, and there's confidence with investors. So we're seeing we're seeing mortgage rates improve as a result of the sentiment that they're going to lower the Fed rate in September. That's called an indirect relation. Now, there's a chance that when the Fed lowers the Fed rate in September, mortgage rates might actually go up a little or not do anything. It's because the news is already being baked into the market relative to mortgage rates and mortgage bonds. I believe we're going to continue to see an improvement all the way through the end of the year into next year relative to mortgage rates. The US government's buying bonds again, which will artificially lower rates. And then we've got the Fed commitment to lower the Fed rate, which will also help. Okay, so that's good news there. The point that I wanted to make today, what I really wanted to share with you, I shared this in 3 real estate offices, big real estate offices this week, and it blew all the real estate agents' minds that listened. The news, the media is going to tell you that there's 1.55 million homes for sale, most ever since the lockdown and the pandemic. That the last 2 years has been the worst home sales market in the last 40 years. Doom and gloom. Housing market sucks. Housing market's crashing. Here's the data, and this is why people work with me. I research and study and listen to data every single day, and I help you make sense of it, what it means to you. If you're a seller, a homeowner right now, or a home buyer right now, you want to pay attention. So the census, I got this from The Economist. There's 18 million more people in America today than there was pre-pandemic. Okay, so let's table that number. 18 million more people living in America today. Now, these are people that actually qualify. These are people over the age of 21 that qualify to purchase a house, okay? 18 million more adults today than there was in 2019. Last 2 years, we averaged about 4.5 million homes sold a year. 4.5 million homes sold a year last 2 years. Worst in the last 40 years. Horrible, slow, right? But 2019, how many homes sold in 2019 and 2018? Averaged about 6 million. So not a ton more. So the 2 worst years in the last 40 years at 4.5 million, it's not that bad compared to good times, all right? It gets better. We are expecting in 2026, median incomes to go up 20 to 30%. So more income. Yes, homes have gone up a little in value over the last few years, but definitely a little bit more income. And I'm gonna challenge you with this because I like to look at the data and like to read between the lines and validate data. Just because there's 18 million more people over the age of 20-ish years of age right now in America, that doesn't mean they can all buy a home. What is the home ownership rate in America? Well, I'll answer that for you, or you can chat GPT it. It's about 60%. So if you take 60% of 18 million, that's 11 million people will be in the housing market this year. Now you take interest in 2026, you take interest rates dropping as they're proposed to do, 11 million new home buyers, 4.5 million homes available. Let's say that we don't get any more inventory. What do you think is going to happen to the housing market? It's going to boost. It's going to go crazy. It's going to look just like it was in the past 10 or 12 years. Multiple offers, limited inventory. I think we're going to see some sellers, because rates are going to ease a little. Sellers are finally going to get off the fence and sell their home. But guys, the point of the story here is we'll have an inventory crisis again. The media is just not talking about it. And you factor in lower interest rates, it's going to go bonkers. So if you have any questions on this, I want you to reach out to me. If you are a client of mine and you're viewing this, do me a huge favor, because you've already worked with me, send this to someone that it can help. We do a homebuyer class every single month. I do budgeting classes and money classes every single month. Send this information out, share it. I'll see you on the other side of Labor Day, where we're back to school and back to the grind. Bye for now.